Hey, Jordan Drake here, vocalgeekery.com. Let's say that. I do a couple of tech podcasts, but I also have fun with poker tricks, and since that's kind of a geeky thing to do, it falls under the purview of my website, vocalgeekery.com. I have a lot of fun doing poker chip tricks, so let me quickly show you a couple that I'm able to do that I have fun with, and then I will also show you one that I kind of made up. So let's start off here with a 3-chip combo. You have the classic thumb roll. This was made popular by Casino Royale. Kind of the bad guy character would always do this just before he'd raise, and then he'd kind of set his chips down like this. Very simple trick to do. You can go online, find videos on how to do that. There's also the chip twirl. So you can twirl the chip in and out. There's also what we call the twirl and rest. So you twirl it, rest it, and then bring it back in. Let's try that again. Twirl, rest, and bring it back in, and then you can kind of do this. So you can keep yourself busy on the 3-chip front. There's also chip shuffling. So these are 2 stacks of 6 chips on either side, and you can shuffle those. It's if you keep doing enough times, you'll go from 2 stacks, 6 of each color, all the way back to 2 stacks of each color. Let's add 2 more on either side. It's a total of 8 on each side. Just takes practice. Not terribly too hard to do. And 2 stacks. So here's the trick I made up. You take your 3 chips like this. I'm going to show you the trick first, and then I'll show you how to do it. So this is what I call around the world, because a lot of chip tricks either have action going on like this, or if they come on the other side, they flip up, right? So what I want to do is invent a trick that you could pull it out and then have it come around onto the other chips. It's not completely smooth, but it's kind of cool. So you take the chip and you slide it in. So make sure you can see that. So let's make this a little more interesting, or show you how to do it. So you take 3 chips, you can hold them on the equator like this on either side. You pull out the chip. You want to make sure you know how to do this from, say, a chip twirl. And then you want to kind of grab it with these 3 fingers and kind of slide it right in here onto the top in between the other 2 chips. And you're going to end up pushing it with this finger. And then you kind of let it drop in. So you pull out, you kind of transfer it with your pinky. Your pinky's pushing up. These chips are kind of sliding in, kind of guiding it. Now, when you first do this, you're going to have problems where you're not going to be able to aim. You're going to be kind of off. So you want to make sure you kind of guide it in there. Eventually, it kind of becomes a 1, 2, 3 step process. Then you kind of finish up with a little flair. So that's poker chip tricks.